Yo, guys, Urban Bars brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, sometimes we step away from the hip hop, the rap, the music, the fun and the funnies to hear something which could be quite educational or quite stimulating. I don't know. And this is one of them times, guys, where we got our man Jordan B. Peterson back in the house again. Yes, it's our man JBP. And he's dropping some knowledge, some jewels. He's dropping it, and he's dropping it again, guys. Because this one here, guys, is how to outsmart everybody else. And I think that is sprinkling some information and some knowledge and some news that is going to help all of us to be able to outsmart the rest. Guys, I need to know this. Maybe you do too. Let's go. So we have a little text here. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. So that's like children of the future. So what you teach a child now, you wait another generation to come. And that's what that child who's growing up now, who's probably in a position or could future in the future be in a position of power, will be teaching the rest of the world. So let's check it out. And that was a quote from Abraham Lincoln. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. And that, guys, is a little bit scary if you think about what's going on in schools and colleges and universities today. I mean, some of you may agree with what's going on. Some of you may disagree. But it's an interesting thought. It could be the philosophy of the government in the next generation. Guys, let's go.
The best thing you can do is teach people to write, because there's no difference between that and thinking.
And I keep saying that, guys. I go into pens and pencils, and I've got them somewhere here. I wish I'd show you. I've purchased some pens and pencils recently because I don't want to stop writing. Because I've found that with all this new technology and stuff, my handwriting looks like that of a spider now, whereas before it was neat and it was accurate. Now I can barely hold a pencil. Really? Anyway, guys, let's check out our man JBP.
And one of the things that just blows me away about universities is that no one ever tells students why they should write something. It's like, well, you have to do this assignment. Well, why are you writing? Well, you need the grade. It's like, no, you need to learn to think.
Critical thinking.
Because thinking makes you act effectively in the world.
So critical thinking is question. So if someone says 1 + 1 = 2, you question it. Why does 1 + 1 not equal 3? That's what you have to question.
Makes you win the battles you undertake, and those could be battles for good things. If you can think and speak and write, you are absolutely deadly.
Oh, I love that. If you can think and speak and write, my goodness, you are a threat.
Nothing can get in your way. So that's why you learn to write. It's like, and I can't believe that people aren't just told that. It's like, it's the most powerful weapon you could possibly provide someone with. And I mean, I know lots of people who've been staggeringly successful and watched them throughout my life. I mean, those people, you don't want to have an argument with them. They'll just slash you into pieces. And not in a malevolent way. It's like, if you're going to make your point and they're going to make their point, you better have your points organized, because...
And that's what we had debating societies all those years ago. And even in universities, I don't know if they still have debating societies, but you know, the art of debate is an exceptionally powerful weapon, as he said. And I remember when we were talking about Irish Home Rule and things like that, and in the British governments, the art of filibustering was just as effective and deadly at killing bills. So if you want to check it out, check out the word filibuster and to see what filibuster means, guys.
Otherwise, you are going to look like and be an absolute idiot. You are not going to get anywhere.
Let's say you own a pencil factory, I'm a worker in that pencil factory. You can have all the machinery, you can buy all the raw materials you want, but without me, and presumably many others like me, to assemble the pencils, all you would have is a pile of wood, yellow paint, graphite, rubber.
Who do you think put more in? The guy who spent millions of dollars buying all the machinery, leasing the place, making sure there was a management structure, doing the LLC formation, making sure all the tax code was in compliance? Or you standing outside because you can stick a piece of graphite into a piece of wood?
I like that. So yeah, I like that.
Now we're done.
If you can formulate your arguments coherently and make a presentation, if you can speak to people, if you can lay out a proposal, God, people give you money, they give you opportunities, you have influence. That's what you're at university for. And so that's what you do. Is you're in English, right? And yeah, in languages anyways. It's like, yeah,
Communication.
teach people to be articulate, because that's the most dangerous thing you can possibly be.
So true. If you can articulate anything, to be honest with you, you could make black white and white black if you are articulate. If you are an orator, a speaker, someone who can bring the people with you. It doesn't always necessarily mean you're telling people the right thing, but you have a power over people to actually take them on your journey.
So, and that's motivating if people know that. It's like, well, why are you learning to write? Because here's your sword, here's your M16, right?
Yes.
Here's your bulletproof vest. Like, you
The pen is mightier than the sword.
learn how to use them. But it's just, it's an endless mystery to me why that isn't made self-evident. So that's the sort of thing that can drive you mad trying to sort out.
Knowledge is power, they say.
So I pretend to teach, and you pretend to learn.
It's like there's a conspiracy to bring people into the education system to make them weaker.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. There is a conspiracy to bring people into the education system to make them weaker. And I've been saying for years that the system we've had, and it's been kicking around since 1870, it's literally dumbing people down. We sort of go in and we actually learn less than we actually walked in with originally.
I guess that keeps the competition down. Maybe that's one way of thinking about it. If your students are stupid, they're not going to challenge you.
Oh, I like that. If your students are stupid, they're not going to challenge you. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much food for thought in that. Oh my goodness. Guys, that was Jordan B. Peterson, and it was how to outsmart everybody else. That was interesting, guys. The art of writing, the written word, mastering the art, being an artisan of the written word. Oh my goodness, I really enjoyed that. I love listening to these little tidbits from people like Jordan B. Peterson, and people like Thomas Sowell as well. I intend to try to learn something new each and every single day, guys. So whether it's from music, whether it's from literature, whether it's from listening to, philosophers, whether it's listening to psychologists, this, that, and everything else, people who are great at communicating. I just want to expand my mind and my horizons. And I hope, guys, that you are the same and you come along the same journey with me, because there are some seriously interesting people out there who are very good at what they do, and they open up doors and avenues for us to delve into. Whereas before, our minds might have been closed against them. It's just a good thing just to have a look through, open the door, have a look through, have a peek through. If you're interested, you step through. If you're not interested, you can just shut the door and walk away. But I enjoyed that. So guys, here at Urb'n Barz, we know you've got the music, but sometimes it's important to get other bits and pieces just to put something on top of that foundation. So I hope you enjoy that. If you do, please subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz. Guys, I love this. Whatever I do, I try and do it to 100% of my ability. I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, let me know down in the comment section, am I missing something, or is there something else that you want to see here? But yeah, just hopefully you guys are going to come along the journey, guys. We're 1 year into this journey. I've loved every single minute of it. Well, not every single minute, that would be lying, but I've loved all this, just learning and hearing new things and questioning things and having a laugh at some of the funnies, this, that, and everything else. But guys, hope you enjoy it. Give me some clues, some avenues to go down that I'm not going down at the minute, and I'll look into them and try and do some of the suggestions that you make. But guys, I absolutely enjoy you writing in to the comment section. That's probably the best thing about this whole thing, because I learn from you guys so much. So guys, I hope you enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. Please subscribe to my channel here at Urb'n Barz, and please make certain you come back to the next Urb'n Barz reaction, guys.